the Apple TV hasn't always made headlines. It's never had the same hype as iPhones or MacBooks, but in 2025, that might finally change. Apple is reportedly working on a powerful new version of its Apple TV 4K, and it's packed with features that go far beyond just watching Netflix. Let's start with the basics. Every Apple product gets a refresh eventually, and the current Apple TV 4K has been around for a while. It's solid, but it's running on the A15 Bionic chip, the same chip found in the iPhone 13 from 2021. In tech years, that's already old, so naturally Apple is ready to give it a performance upgrade. Rumors suggest the new Apple TV will come with a more advanced chip, possibly the A18 or even the unreleased A19. These are the chips expected to power the iPhone 16 series, and they're built for speed, efficiency, and intelligence. That means faster apps, smoother streaming, and even support for gaming. Yes, real gaming. We're not talking about mobile ports, we're talking console-like experiences that load instantly and run without lag. But that's just the beginning. Tim is also updating the wireless tech inside the device. Right now, the Apple TV supports Wi-Fi 6. That's decent. But the new version is expected to bring support for Wi-Fi 6E or maybe even Wi-Fi 7. That's a massive leap forward. Wi-Fi 6E taps into the 6 GHz band. That's a newer, cleaner channel with less interference from other devices, so your streaming stays strong even in a crowded home. But Wi-Fi 7, that's a different beast. If Apple includes that, we're talking speeds of up to 40 gigabit per second. That's not just faster, it's game-changing, especially if you stream in 4K HDR or use multiple devices at once. And what about the smart home? Well, the next Apple TV is shaping up to be more than just a box for watching shows. It's becoming a hub, a central brain for your smart home, with stronger connectivity, improved chips, and support for Thread and Matter, which Apple already backs. Your Apple TV could end up managing all your smart lights, locks, and speakers, all without slowing down. But let's talk about the feature. Everyone's buzzing about the built-in camera. Right now, Apple TV users can use Face on their TVs, but there's a catch. You have to pair your iPhone or iPad using continuity camera. It works, but it's clunky. You need to dock your phone, set up the angle, and make sure everything connects properly. Apple wants to fix that. Leakers say the 2025 Apple TV will come with a built-in camera. That means FaceTime on the big screen without any extra devices. No awkward phone stands, no shaky setups. Just walk into your living room, start a call, and go. This would make Apple TV the perfect family video call device. Grandparents, cousins, remote birthdays, all more seamless than ever. But there's more. That camera may also support gesture control. This is where things get futuristic. Instead of using the remote, you might be able to swipe your hand to pause a show, raise your hand to answer a FaceTime call, or point to select a profile. We've seen hints of this in Apple patents before. And with the rise of Apple Vision Pro, we know Apple is serious about gesture-based control. Adding it to the Apple TV could be a first step toward more natural hands-free interaction that gets even smarter with the latest tvOS 26. Apple isn't just updating the hardware, the software is leveling up too. FaceTime is getting major improvements. One of the most notable is contact posters, personalized visuals that show up when someone calls. So instead of just seeing a name, you'll see a full-screen picture. Just like on your iPhone. Live captions are expanding. tvOS 26 will support on-device captions in multiple languages: French, German, Korean, Japanese, Mandarin, and Spanish. That's huge for accessibility. Whether you're hard of hearing or just multitasking, subtitles are right there in real time. Speaking of personalization, tvOS now supports profiles more deeply than ever. When your Apple TV wakes up, it'll know who's watching. It'll show your own personalized content, your shows, your music playlists, your app logins. No more fighting over the remote or digging into settings to switch users. It just knows, and it remembers. This matters more than most people realize. In many homes, Apple TV is a shared device. Parents, kids, and guests all use it. But that creates a messy viewing history, mixed recommendations, and a general lack of order. With smarter profiles, the Apple TV becomes more like your iPhone, tailored to you. But Apple isn't just thinking about personalization. They're also thinking about fun. Another new feature is Apple Music Sing. It lets you turn your living room into a karaoke bar. You use your iPhone as a wireless mic, and the Apple TV will play the song and lyrics right on the screen. Your voice is amplified through the TV's speakers, and suddenly everyone's singing. It's a fun social feature that brings people together, and it's built right into the ecosystem. Even the design language is getting an update. Apple is bringing the liquid glass design to TV. If you've seen it on iOS 18 or macOS Sequoia, you know what to expect. It's sleek, transparent, and dynamic. Menus float, backgrounds shift. It feels modern, and it gives Apple TV a fresh new look. Now, what about price? This is where things get really interesting right now. Apple TV starts at $129 in the US. That's for the base 64GB model. The 128GB version goes for $149. But leakers say the new Apple TV might be more affordable, possibly under $100. That's a big deal. The last time Apple priced an Apple TV that low was in 2010 and 2012. Back then, you could get one for $99 or even $69. Bringing it back down to that price range could make it much more competitive, especially as other streamers like Roku and Amazon sell their devices for as low as $30 to $70, of course. Apple's offering is premium, better performance, smoother software, deeper ecosystem integration. But if they can hit that sub $100 mark, or even close to it, it could unlock a new wave of buyers, especially those who want something more stable and secure than a Fire Stick or Chromecast. And when's it coming? Most predictions point to late 2025, possibly September or October, right alongside the iPhone 16 launch. But Apple TV launches are unpredictable. Some years it comes in November, other times it quietly appears in December, so don't be surprised if the release date shifts. But the signs are clear. A new Apple TV is coming, and it's not just about specs. Apple is turning the Apple TV into a more intelligent, more useful, more connected hub for your digital life. It's adding features that matter, like built-in cameras, gesture control, smarter profiles, and karaoke modes. And it's doing all of this while pushing for better performance, faster Wi-Fi, and possibly a lower price. If you've been waiting to upgrade, or if you've never bought an Apple TV before, 2025 might be the perfect time. This isn't just a streamer anymore. It's becoming something smarter, something more social, something more personal. And Apple is just getting started.